Welcome back to the channel. This is Five Finger Tree Punch, and this is episode 9 of the Haven SMP. This episode, we're going to be doing a lot of Nether beautification of the passageways, because there's so many passageways in the Nether, but they're pretty wonky, and as you can see behind me, we're going to make them a little bit nicer, so let's do it. And before we get into making all those passageways, I was running around in the shops, and I was trying to, just looking at the tree here, and yeah, there's something up there. I'm not sure what it is at this distance, but I don't believe it's something I placed up there, because I don't remember placing anything up there. And if I could just get up here and see what's going on up here, if I can land without falling to my death. Yeah, look at this. Bookshelves at the top of my tree. Why? Why have you put bookshelves up here? I'm sure this is a prank of some sort. There's no sign indicating who the prankster may be, and I don't have any idea who the prankster is, because there are several people on this server that are pranksters. So, I'll take it. I'll make use of these bookshelves. They're good for decorating, and I got my silk pickaxe here, so yeah. Thanks for the supplies, prankster. Thank you very much. I'll take bookshelves all day. And we get into doing the passageway. We figured to start with Shark. Shark's, pretty nice guy. Helps people out on the server all the time, and I thought this would be like a anti-reverse prank. People do pranks, I assume, because they want to get a reaction out of people and catch them off guard. And I think this will catch Shark off guard when he sees the tunnel, as long as he doesn't see it in the middle of me working on it. And this is the first passageway here. Well, it's the top part of it. I kind of did it in halvesies. So I dug out all of this. This was all netherrack. And it comes out that I actually need quite a bit of netherrack. And that's the passage to his portal. And that's the turn that takes him over to the last little turn to the hub that takes him to the shopping district. And yeah, it made me a little sign here, so in case anybody was like, what is going on here? Yeah, got the Nether Beautification Project sign there. And yeah, got some windows going, just some window panes that had saved me a little glass. And this whole long first tunnel's pretty much done. Already started around the bend here. Did some glass on the top since it was open area. Didn't put too much glass in the other area because it was all underground, or through the ground anyways. So this is the finished product, almost. Well, this is about halfway past that turn. And yeah, I ran into some of the other passageways to the other guardians on the server. And yeah, this posed a little bit of an issue, because I gotta figure out, because I have it going down, because I wanted to eventually level out with the Nether Hub area. And that area to those other people's portals was kind of high up, so yeah, I gotta figure that one out. And this is pretty much the finished product on Shark's passageway. He should be able to take one full rocket, and by the time you get to the turn, you're pretty much out of steam. But since it's a decline from here, you can kind of just glide your way all the way, smooth sailing, all the way to the Nether Hub. And bam, one rocket gets you all the way. And yeah, you see this stairway? It's in the way. And I didn't know how to quite finish it off, so I kind of just glassed this all off. Thought it looked okay. I don't know, it didn't look that great. You can see my tunnel coming to the Nether Hub. But this stairway here, yeah, gotta get rid of this. I couldn't get rid of it right away because that down there is to Rake's portal. So I didn't want to totally just block off his passage to the portal right now. So yeah, we're gonna have to dig through this, even though this was a ton of work trying to get through here. And yeah, I put the glass here just because that looked cool. And yeah, I'm over here at Rake's portal, and yeah, it's pretty hodgepodge. You see how this is flattened out here? This wasn't like this before. I had already previously widened. I didn't put that there. That birch, somebody else put that there. But I widened this out because this was only about 2 blocks wide, so I made it 4 wide. Put some walls on the side. And yeah, this is where I hadn't messed around with it very much. And yeah, this was not me. I didn't put all this andesite and cobblestone all over here. What's that andesite? Diorite, yeah, all that diorite. And you see how the passages are so narrow? Yeah, you really need a lot of work on these passageways. This will not do. And this is the way to Shark's area, and that's the top of the tunnel. But yeah, I'm gonna seal all this off once I finish this last little stretch here to Rake's area, and I'll put a sign in there saying that this is abandoned passageway. Caution. But yeah, I'm gonna have to dig out this way, and I'll have to go back up as I'm going towards it, because his portal is about 13 blocks high, and yeah, the lava there. Yeah, so it's gonna be dangerous working down this way. But I thought I'd do the glass for the floor here, just because it's a nice aesthetic to be able to see out. It can get kind of like claustrophobic if the entire tunnel is just closed off. But yeah, there's the opening that I dug out, or broke open. And gotta dig out all this netherrack. Need all the netherracks, cause yeah, one netherrack only makes 1 brick, and you need 4 bricks to make a full block. So yeah, all that netherrack that I had dug out going from Shark's portal, I used up all that. So I even farmed netherrack from other areas that I thought were kind of out of the way. And I got I don't have a super smelter set up, but I do have 6 furnaces going, and they're all dedicated to just smelting netherrack, so I can get these bricks to make this. I was originally thinking, oh yeah, I'll have plenty of netherrack to do all this, but no. I needed a lot, so much that I had to do quite a bit of farming of netherrack. I had to fill my entire inventory, go back, put it in the furnaces, and then go get more netherrack a couple times. And just kinda, I like the way it looks when I connect the tunnels, just kinda the turns and whatnot. So I'll end up connecting this with the same opening and put all in this netherrack. Stick with the design. I'm not going to change the design up very much, but I will add in glass. And I also figured, since I was doing all of this, these large tunnels going into this really small little bitty hub, that, you know, I'm probably going to have to yeah, open up this hub and make it wider. It was only about 14 blocks wide. I went ahead and decided on 24 wide, so this is a 24 block wide circle here in diameter. And yeah, I had to cut out a couple of holes to get around there, and I'll have to redo all these signs once I get this all fixed up. But yeah, I think I'm going to stick with the same design. I'm going to stick with the smooth stone floor, and this is, as you've seen before, my passageway, which is not cylindrical, but you know, so I'm going to have an issue trying to hook that up to this thing. But yeah, that's the hub. I redid the entire hub for the server. I completely redid the glass on the outside, and I broke out the smaller hub that was there. And yeah, stuck with the smooth stone and the glass and the wood on top. And that's the passageway to my portal. And yeah, connect this. I think this looks pretty cool with the way the glass connects in here. I don't know if that's exactly how I'll keep it. If we'll put like a border on it. But yeah, you see this? This is the reason this needed to be fixed. This isn't, you know, the worst thing, and I'm sure it was just done quickly because they needed to get to the shopping district portal. So I understand why they have it so cattywampus, but yeah, that's Danger Town over a lava pool, lava lake to the end. No thank you. That might be the next one I actually work on. I could use some of the end stone maybe to decorate it, or do the sides of the walls. But yeah, the portal here, I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to do with that. Yeah, maybe I'll make it bigger, maybe I'll keep it the same size. Not sure. But this is the completed tunnel all the way down to, well, that's to Shark's area. I need to put up a sign so people know. But this is the completed passageway pretty much to Rake's portal. So So I had to do the incline, and hopefully should be able to take a rocket all the way through this once we get to the other end. And I used way more glass on this area of the tunnel, just because there was a lot of stuff going on around here, and then you could see, you know, my passageway with the chains in the background. Yeah, I think it's coming out pretty good. It's giving a lot of decoration to the Nether. I know we're getting some decoration in the next update, but, you know, gotta do what you gotta do for now. And I don't know if this is like an area that he wants to get out to, so I didn't close that up quite yet. And I'm gonna test out the rocket here once I get it in my hand and see if I can't just make it down with one rocket. Probably not. Probably gonna run into the wall if I use a rocket right now. But I think he could probably get all the way through this with one rocket. But it's not a long passage for Rake to get to the Nether area, the shopping district portal area. And yeah, finished all of this, and I opened this up wide for to the other people's portals. But yeah, I don't know exactly. That kind of inclines pretty quickly. I had to replace those signs, and I just don't want to block off their area either. But I might work on that later. This was quite a bit of work. A lot of digging out, for sure. Got lucky with some of these empty areas because I didn't have to dig anything out. But in the end, I did need a lot of netherrack, so it's not the worst thing. We're gonna have to dig it out. And yeah, you see that in the background? Yeah, more hodgepodgery, cattywompery, if you will. And yeah, his portal area is pretty much done. I really didn't know how I wanted to cap out the ends, so I just kind of had to flatten that one out and just get it sealed off because ghasts were relentless. Especially, that's probably why there's so much fire in Shark's area, because the ghasts are ridiculous around there. But yeah, he's got it good. This came out perfect for Shark's passageway. You could just take the one rocket all the way to the Nether area. I keep saying Nether area. The shopping district portal that connects all of us. But yeah, this came out pretty good. It's not, I think the walls could probably use a little something. Maybe put in some stained glass or something like that to kind of mix it up on the walls. But all in all, yeah, came up pretty good, I think. Could use some lighting on the ceiling for sure. It's a little dark. But yeah, I like the really open area and the way this came out. But that pretty much does it for this episode. Hope you enjoyed it. If you liked it, smash that like button. And consider subscribing if you haven't already. And I'll see you in the next episode, in episode 10. And see ya!